Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Using his legs, it's Tuggle. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Reed. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Green.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now the lineup to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. And they'll set up with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Both are now throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
It's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
Breaks loose at the 40. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Gotta seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Hawkeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him about the 14.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
This is what makes this tight end so difficult to match up with. Whether you play zone and you create openings and the quarterback's able to throw it into the bigger tight end, or here, because of his athletic ability, he gets open to the corner and a nice throw by the quarterback.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hoffman. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
And the Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Now they're running on the toss. Finding some room with the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 21, Iowa 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? He's at the 50. Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Lets it go quickly. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go in the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Hands it off on the counter. And we try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
third and very long, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Finds his man. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Bringing pressure. Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They've got him down out near the 40. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That's a football play right there. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
An important third down and goal now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down.
That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return.
Returner is tackled down at the 34. And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
38 brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Heading left after the handoff. Stop for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Iowa offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult match.
Oh, and it's blocked. Only scoop it up, and he makes something happen here.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
To the air, it's Reed. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas A&M 40, Iowa 20.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Iowa offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass off.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Texas A&M 47, Iowa.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and the pass is incomplete. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He's going to hand this off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Second down after that previous play. Sticking with the running game. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic at the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
It's now second and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Took contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Finds an open target on the left side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Not much on that play, brought down short. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now